Yeah, it's hard to see, Sandra, how the president is not going to be infuriated and or embarrassed over these leaks, especially coming as it does just 24 hours before Attorney General Jeff Sessions has this press conference at the Department of Justice on clamping down on internal White House and administration leaks. First, let's get to the first one. This one with Enrique Peña Nieto of Mexico on January 27th about the wall. Quote, "We're both in a little bit of a political bind because I have to have Mexico pay for the wall. I have to. We should both say, quote, we will work it out, end quote. It will work out in the formula somehow, as opposed to you saying we will not pay and me saying we will not pay. From a political standpoint, that is what we will say. Believe it or not, this is the least important thing that we are talking about, but politically, this might be the most important to talk about." And now, Trump on illegal drug importation. They're sending drugs to Chicago, Los Angeles, and to New York. Up in New Hampshire, I won New Hampshire because New Hampshire is a drug-infested den. Trump on drug cartels. "I know this is a tough group of people, and maybe your military is afraid of them, but our military is not afraid of them, and we will help you with that 100% because it is out of control, totally out of control." Now, let's turn to the next day and conversations with Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull of Australia and discussions about a prior agreement with the Obama administration for the U.S. to accept 1,200 refugees held in a detention camp off of the coast of Australia. Trump wants no part of this. Quote, "This is going to kill me. I am the world's greatest person that does not want to let people into the country. And now I am agreeing to take 2,000 people, and I agree I can vet them, but that puts me in a bad position. It makes me look so bad, and I have only been here a week." Another full-screen quote here. "I hate taking these people. I guarantee you they are bad. That is why they're in prison right now. They are not going to be wonderful people who go on to work for the local milk people." Apparently that's a reference to dairy farming. I don't know. Another full-screen quote. "I will be seen as a weak and ineffectual leader in my first week by these people. This is a killer." Turnbull responds to that quote. "You can certainly say that it was not a deal that you would have done, but you are going to stick with it." Trump responds finally, "I have had it. I have been making these calls all day, and this is the most unpleasant call all day. Putin was a pleasant call. This is ridiculous." And Sandra, lastly, I would sum this up. I think I always harken back to the words of Selena Zito, who's a columnist for the Washington Examiner, who months ago wrote, "Trump supporters tend to take him very seriously, but not literally. Trump opponents tend to take him literally, but not seriously." I don't think this is going to change any opinions, just reinforce them.
Doug McElway, thank you on that breaking story from the White House.